What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Ray, man. Back with another cold video. Also known as the Wolf of Scaling, also known as the person that's built multiple $1 million brands already. And yeah, we're gonna jump straight into it. I got my wolf right here. I'm about to teach y'all how to make money and be able to buy a wolf off email marketing. This is the only email marketing course you'll ever need. And guess what? It's completely free. I'm not gonna sell you anything. I'm just gonna be blessing you throughout the video. Now, getting into it, I used to think email marketing was hard. It's impossible. It doesn't work, blah, blah, blah. All that bullshit people feed you and then you try their shit and it doesn't work. So guess what? I'm going to teach y'all how to actually make money off it and buy a wolf, how to build a list, how to do campaigns, how to nurture an audience, actually understand the basic fundamentals of email marketing and learn it the right way. No bullshit. How to make money off automations. I could just keep going on. The best part I will save for the middle of the video and the last. Now, anyways, no bullshit. You could buy a nice little foreign car, which I did. End up buying off just trolling. You can end up buying a wolf. Wolf up there. You end up buying a wolf and make a lot of fucking money. So let's not waste any time. Hold your nuts. Let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into it, man. As you guys can see right here, that's 23.9K in revenue in the last 2 to 3 months off workflows. A lot of people might ask, what are workflows? Take notes, understand, because this is genuine game. Workflows are basically automations. A lot of people don't know what they are, so I'm gonna tell you. For example, I'm a customer. I go on your website. I add to cart. I put my email in at the checkout, but then I'm like, I bounce off. Guess what? Automations are automatic emails that target these certain people and get them to convert to customers, hence they pay you. Now, getting into automations, they're automatic. You don't have to do shit. Makes a lot of money, and it's very easy. But yes, stay tuned for that part, but next part, let's actually get into the actual campaigns. Campaigns are basically emails or SMS messages you send out. Basically, me sitting down being like, I'm going to send this message out at this time. It's not automatic. That's what campaigns are. But yeah, getting into it, campaigns have made us 9.2K. We could have done a lot more, but, you know, we were learning. Now, throughout the video, you're going to notice a lot of things. Me personally, I made a lot of mistakes doing it. There's not any perfect strategy to this, but it's just like, dude, you're going to fuck up a little bit, but then you're going to learn. And guess what? It's completely fine to fuck up. It brings you closer to the step of not fucking up and making a lot of money. So, one thing I've learned in life, you got to be stubborn as shit and just don't give up. Just be the most stubborn motherfucker there is, because guess what? There's people out there doing even more. They're going even crazier. So, we're going to focus on doing that. Anyways, so as you guys can see, that's 23.9 like I was showing you, and then right here, 9.2K. Let's jump into the app, how we did it, what we did, and just everything else. So like I was saying before, hold your nuts, get ready, because you're going to make a lot of money after this. So let's get straight into it. All right, cool. So let's jump into the secret app that a lot of people been asking about. So I'm like, okay, bet, you know what, I'll make a proper video and show y'all how to do it. It's called Omnisend. Essentially, this shit is goated. It's easy as hell to use, and you can make a lot of money just being a beginner and just having fun with it. Now, I'll put the link in bio. You can start free if I just click right there. You could sign up with Shopify, sign up with Google, whatever you want to do. It's your choice. Now, for the actual code, I have something to bless you guys with. Now, we actually partnered up with Omnisend because guess what? They reached out. They saw us just scaling out of nowhere and scaling a shit ton of people, and they're like, oh, shit. Let's talk. I hopped on the call with the founder, gave me some game on email marketing. I learned a good amount. And then guess what? I requested something from them. I'm like, I want a personal discount code. They're like, we could do a discount code. I'm like, no, I want a personal one. So they made me a personal code. A lot of people rinsed it out. It ran out. So I had to get another one. Now we have a new code, 20% off for 2 months. And I'm like, dude, I want a better code. So gave me that. I'm put it up on the screen. It's going to be link in bio. If it runs out, it runs out. Not my problem. Let's get straight into the video. All right, cool. So getting straight into it, as you can see, this is the homepage after you log in, make an account, integrate with Shopify, etc. Once you're set up, this is what it looks like. So getting into it, as you can see, that's the revenue in the last 30 days. That's from campaigns, and then that's from automations. We could have done a lot better, but I learned a lot of new things from making a lot of mistakes. So guess what? I'm going to be walking you guys through my mistakes where I kind of messed up and how I fixed it. And now we're slowly going to get back up, get back in the rhythm, start making more sales off emails again. And yeah, we're still doing pretty well, but you learn. So this is the homepage. As you can see, you get the live view, the actual revenue, the orders. It's very simple, man. Straight to the point. Audience growth. Tells you how many email subs, how many SMS subs. So yeah, the homepage isn't too complicated as long as you can understand what each thing is. So revenue is total money you make from actual email marketing. Now, campaigns is what you send out. You can send out sales campaigns, nurturing campaigns, etc. Automations, the name should say enough, they're automatic. And then this how much the store made in total. Cool. Once we get that out of the way, live view would just be what people are doing live, by the way. So it just tells you that it's kind of cool, not going to lie. But I think we covered pretty much everything when it comes to the dashboard/homepage. It's not too complicated, it's simple, it's easy to read. Cool. So let's hop into the next part. All right, cool. So getting straight into it, you want to head right here. It says forms. Now I'm going to explain everything, so pay attention. Right at the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth thing. Forms. Now, what are forms? Forms are going to help you build that email list. The main thing you want to do is build an email list to start getting more sales in. Now, right here, as you can see, I just started these, and I had one that I was testing out before, 423 views, 64 signups, and 15% sign-up rate. That's pretty good, but it could have been better. But the main thing is I use PostScript's pop-up due to the fact that I have a automation set up that nurtures them and pretty much prints a good amount of bread. I like getting the SMS through PostScript and then the emails through this. I make a separate landing page and I just direct them to that. I just launched these 2 forms, but pretty simple. So what are the basics? Getting into it. Number 1, you need an audience you can market to. Number 2, you need an audience that is actually interested in your product to market to. There's that. Number 3, you actually need to collect that audience. So how do you do that? You do it through a form. I'm going to teach you how to do that shortly. But you have to understand that you can't just spam people with discounts or just be like, my drop is on blah, blah, blah. Join my email list. You'll get access to this, blah. No. You have to incentivize people for them to be able to, give you their email. Because personally, what I've learned is people always want shit. So give them something and they'll give it back. Value exchange. You give them a little bit of value, and they'll be like, oh shit, okay, bet. Let me just give this guy my email. You don't want to be begging for emails. You want to show it in the way that, oh, if you put your email in, you're going to win this, blah, blah, blah. That's how they're going to see it. And they'll be like, oh, let me sign up. I'm going to get some free shit, blah, blah, blah. So let's jump into the next part. I'm going to teach you guys how to actually make a proper pop-up landing page, embedded form, etc., whatever you want. But I'm going to go through all of it. Don't worry. So make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're holding your nuts. Let's hop into the next part. All right, cool. Once you're on the screen right here that says forms, you want to click the top right that says create form. Now, essentially, these are the different types. You have pop-up, embedded, landing page, and flyout. I made a separate landing page on Shopify, and I did embedded. So I pretty much copied the code, I added the liquid on it, and it shows up on the landing page. You could do Omnisend separate landing pages. It's your personal preference, but I'll kind of explain. Pop-up is basically what pops up and shows them an offer, incentivizes them. Embedded is pretty much the same thing. It just doesn't pop up. It's coded into the actual theme. Landing page is a separate page Omnisend gives you that you could brand towards your brand and just push the link out or even run an ad to it. And then flyout is something pretty new, but this kind of pops up on the bottom right and it just asks them a question. Want 15% off your purchase, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, these are the different types of forms. I'm going to teach you guys how to make a pop-up first, and then we're slowly just going to run through these. So get ready. All right, so I'm going to be teaching you how to do the pop-up. So you want to click right here on pop-up. Oh, disappeared. Let's click back. So once you're on pop-ups, as you can see, they're branded pretty well. like I said before, branded according to your actual brand, whatever you're running, depending on if it's a male brand, a female brand. They have a lot of different things. So let's click on a random one. Let's do, why don't we try this? So once we're in the actual form editor, you want to get familiar with it. So this is the actual email collecting thing. You collect it on the first page, personal preference. Legal consent is only required for SMS, I believe. Phone numbers right here if you want to collect it. And yeah, for legal consent, little FYI and tip, you want to do collect SMS right here. So TCPA. Trust me, you want to do that or else you're going to get. Anyways, input, if you want to get any type of input from your customers, like you could get first name, you could get their birthday, age, or even feedback. It's personal preference, like I said. Now, date, yep, that would be their birthday. More data on them, essentially. Drop down, choose your country. I wouldn't flood it with too much stuff just because you don't want to do that. Keep it simple, keep it straight to the point. Checkbox, you could have any type of checkbox there. The button would actually be what you want them to do. So submit form, link to, go to next step, close form, so on. But yeah, image, you could use this to brand, put it anywhere you want, even insert your logo. Wheel of Fortune, if you if you want people to, gamble a little bit, they love doing it. Like I said, people love doing shit, so you could do that. And the cool part is you even got a countdown timer, which I have yet to test. Oh, that's actually, I'm going to test that out. I didn't realize it was that hard. I didn't even know it was there. But yeah, if you want to switch up the layout and do a couple things, they have this right here. You could play around with that. You could add this anywhere you want. Let's say I add that there. I could add 3 things there. So if I put email there, legal consent, like I'm just messing around right now, just kind of teaching you guys the user interface, but it's pretty simple, pretty straight to the point. That's how you duplicate. I realize I gotta teach people a little bit more basic stuff that I wish somebody taught me a lot earlier, so it makes my life, better. But yeah, over here, it's your choice. I would say either a brand logo or a high quality image, and then save 10% off your first order. Yes, save 10%. No thanks. Leave your email. Success. And then be creative with it. Each brand's different. Stop copying other people. But yeah, if you look at the hard right, you have audience management. You can tag them with a certain tag if you want. Enable double opt-in. I wouldn't do that. And let's see. Scheduling, always available. You could even set it to when you want it to start and end. Display would be basically how long you want to take for it to pop up. So I would say time on page wise, do 8 to 10 seconds, maybe 15. It's way better. You don't want to bombard a brand new potential customer with pop-ups. They hop on, the first thing they see is a pop-up. They're like, what the fuck is this? They'll get off, and then it's stupid. You don't want to do that. Visibility, your choice, mobile, desktop, whatever you want to do. Oh, man. Things I'm doing for y'all, man. I'm half asleep, but it's cool. Frequency, it's your choice. You could do that if you want. Just basically limits it to a returning customer. And A to B test would be test, A, B. Test 2 things only, but that's very advanced. We're not getting into that yet. So this is pretty much the basics about a pop-up. Let's hop into the next one. All right, so let's talk about embedded forms. Let's click on that. A lot of people were pretty confused on how to actually use it, so I'll just show you guys. Let's say I click a random form. Click this right here. It says unlock 15% off, blah, blah, blah. I already showed you guys how to edit it, so get creative. Give them some time. Give them some type of incentive. Give them some type of offer where they're going to be like, oh, shit, okay, I'm more inclined to put my email in and sign up to this guy's list rather than just bombarding them and being like, join my list, blah, blah, blah. Fuck that. That's retarded. Anyways, so once you have a good branded embedded form, all you want to do is click enable. And when you click enable, right, it's going to give you this code. Now, shortly, I'm about to show you how to put this code into your actual website. So keep watching. Let's say I click copy right here. Boom. You have the code. So now I'm going to show you how to put the actual code into the website and make it show up. All right. let's actually talk about embedding the code to your actual theme. Now, you want to make sure you go to app embeds, make sure Omnisend's activated. A lot of people are like, oh, it doesn't show up. Well, it's not activated. That's why. Anyways, go to sections, click on add section right here. Go to liquid, custom liquid. If you do want a high converting theme, I'll link it in bio. You don't have to spend, $400 on a theme. You could just get $30 theme. It's going to convert high. But yeah, anyways, you paste the liquid. Oh, it's not saved. Let's go back. Let's click copy. Paste the liquid in there. Click save. Let it load. It's loading up there, and it shows up right there. It's that simple. Simple, straight to the point. I'm not going to keep that on because I have different landing pages for it. Now, I'll actually kind of show you guys the embedded pages I have that I'm about to test. But essentially, simple, straight to the point. It's not that hard. If you want to learn how to make a separate landing page on Shopify without buying an app and paying a couple $100 for it, comment down. I got you. I'll show you how to do that too. That's for another video. But yeah, we got spin the wheel right here. Yeah, it's just kind of like a branded landing page. I'm going to edit it more, make it look a lot better. And we're just going to go from it like that. But yeah, that was how you embed your code into your actual website. Simple, straight to the point. All right, so let's actually get into the landing page that Omnisend gives you pre-built. So basically, once you build this up, make it look good towards your brand. Like, just brand it. That's all I'm going to tell you. Just make sure it's branded. Top right, the phone. I already showed you guys this stuff, so play around, practice, get to know it. You won't get it on the first try. You got to get good at it, so practice. But yeah, getting into it, scheduling, always available, audience management, personal preference, social media sharing, blah, blah, blah. It's your choice. Have fun, play with it. All you got to do is click enable, and it gives you the link. You copy this link, and you just give it to your customers, and guess what? Well, you don't give it to your customers, but you either run an ad to it or you just link it on your Instagram story. There's a lot of ways you could push it out, but this is the pre-built landing page if you don't know how to do the Shopify one. If you want the Shopify video, comment down and I will tell you how to make a landing page on Shopify. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. All right, let's hop into the actual last one, which is the flyout form. If I click use template right here, this would be something that just flies out. Same thing as a pop-up, just a little bit more different. Doesn't fully pop up, but kind of just takes the bottom of the screen. So they're like, hey, want 15% off, blah, blah, blah. It might be a good thing to test out. I might test this later on, but feel free to test it out. And like I told you guys, make sure it pops up after 8 to 10 seconds. You don't want to bombard people with it. And yeah, it's pretty simple. You just click enable and it just does its thing on the website. Simple, straight to the point. No bullshit. All right, so if you look at the top right here, there's the third one. It says automation, basically automatic emails. Now, if we look down here, abandoned checkout value split, we have made $10,000 off it. This tells you how many emails you've sent, the open rate, and the click rate. Now, if something's low, you can make a couple changes. So, for example, this tells me right here, I need to make a couple changes. Same thing with this one. Even though it's made us 10K, I still got to make some more changes so more people click it. Apologies. This is the open rate. This is the click rate. You want to get a higher click rate. This is getting a good amount of opens, but we can make it a lot more. If you look right here, order confirmation gets the most opens because it's basically confirming their order. And guess what? They order more after they get their confirmation. Just let that sink in. People are paying more to get more shit right after they buy something. So it's like, oh, wow, that's crazy. But yeah, anyways, getting into it, I'm about to show you guys how to make an automation, how to set them up properly, and how to genuinely make money off it. So let's do it. All right, so this is how you make an automation. If you look at the top right, it says create workflow. Click that. It shows you different types. So apologies. It's currently 3:47 a.m. and I've been recording this video, so better show this video some love. But anyways, getting into it, welcome. So the welcome would basically be the pop-up form. So when you set up the pop-up, this is what is going to run them through. Now, personally, I would say this welcome converts a lot better, but if you want to nurture them and get the open rate higher and then potentially get more clicks, you could work on this one. But it's personal preference. So these ones are pre-built, hence why I like using Omni. You don't have to do too much. Just have fun with it, and it's going to make money. It's like I don't have to sit down like all these other email marketing apps, make my own automations, go on YouTube, find some bullshit one. They already give you the ones that are going to make you a lot of bread. Now, for example, let's say I click customize workflow. It's already set up. Let's say I click right here, welcome to account name. Now, that's the subject line. That's the first thing they see. Now, this is where you have a little bit of fun. Email marketing is basically marketing to little kids. People love images more than a lot of text. So in your emails, make sure you have less text. And then with your actual subject line, keep it straight to the point. Welcome to blah, blah, blah. Make sure you use emojis. You could edit it to your preference, whatever you want. Test out whichever one's going to get you more opens, and then the clicks would be the actual email. So opens would vary mainly on the subject line, the pre-header, etc. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, if you want to actually edit them, you hop right in here, you click edit content, and it's going to load up, and you just have fun with it. You brand it properly, fix it up, make sure it looks good, and then, yeah. Now, here's a little example. It says welcome aboard, right? Let's do welcome to play Benchy. Ready to feel plush? Question mark. Enjoy 10% off on us. And that's it. And then I'm going to kind of teach you guys how to edit the email. So once you click quick add, you have your text, the button. You just hover it over and you could just add whatever you want to add. It's that simple. The button, same thing. Let's say I add a button, I can link whatever I want. It's all about learning the UI, basically the user interface, and just understanding how everything operates. And it's just simple. And then if I go right here, you have headers, you have hero images, you have pre-made hero images you could add and then just change them up. The email body, bolded text you could add to it. Product listing, basically, let's say I put this in here. Product listing. You pick random products from your store. Like I hop on right here, I pick these two. Shows it up. Get rid of description, even the price. Like you could do anything with it. So this is where your creativity comes in. You have to test. Each brand is different, so I can't just sit down and be like, copy this, blah, blah, blah. I'll tell you the automations that work. It's your job to sit down and personalize them and brand them to your brand. Now, quick tip, I would say if you don't have your Instagram link properly, you got to go to the settings. I would just say get rid of it, or else it's just going to redirect them to another social media platform. Something you want to test out, see how it does, and then go from there. But yeah, pretty simple, straight to the point. By the way, this down here autofills once you make your account, so you're good. You're good in terms of that. You don't have to worry about that. Just make it look good, make it simple, make sure there's more images than text, and you're good to go. Like bolded text right here, cool. Say I add a hero image. Let's say we go with this right here. I get rid of that. Welcome to oh, nope, did not want to do that. Click that right there, get rid of that, and then I just click replace. It's going to take me to my camera roll. Welcome to Play Benchy. Ready to feel plush? Enjoy a 10% off on us. Now, this is what I could do. I could just get rid of that. Oh, I could have just added an image, but I'm just playing around, showing you guys the user interface. You have to sit down, you have to actually learn it for it to convert. And simple, straight to the point. Looks good. Probably going to convert. You could even do a test email to make sure it's not going to spam. And that's how you edit the actual automations. Now, let me jump into the automations that are going to make you money. So pay attention. Let's jump into what automations you should have on and what should be running. So Just click delete there. Now let's click create workflow. Welcome. Now there's different types of welcome ones. You could either do this or this. So if I click on that, it says this one's mainly a nurturing one, I believe, or let me just confirm. So if I click on welcome, the 3x, 3 set of friendly emails. Yep. This one's supposed to be on mostly based on nurturing, so I wouldn't really go too much with a discount. And then I would set this to probably 1 to 2 days, maybe a couple of hours. And then I would turn this one on and set this to 1 minute. So once they sign up from the form, guess what? This one sends out first, and then the actual 3x one nurtures them. You want to nurture them, so the more they open your emails, the more they open your SMS, the more clicks you're going to get. Not even the clicks, it's like even for the future, it's going to warm them up in a way that they're going to open more emails in the future rather than just being like, fuck these guys, I'm not going to open it. So yeah, cool. Once we get that out of the way, the next step is the actual cart abandonment. Now, if I were you, I'd turn on abandoned cart. I would definitely edit the subject lines and pre-headers, add a little bit of emojis, kind of just personalize it and test out the open rate and then the click rate. Now, if you look right here, I would turn on abandoned checkout with 3x email, 1x SMS, converts a lot better. And this one is the beautiful automation that has made us a lot of money. So let's restart. Cart, turn that on. Checkout, turn that on. And then abandoned checkout value split, turn that on. You're gonna make a lot of money. Just personalize them, like I said, subject line, etc. Personalize. Now, browse abandonment is personal preference. I would say turn on this, abandonment split, back in stock, and that's pretty much it. It's your choice if you want to do browse. You could do browse right here, but you don't need too many. Less the better. This is personal preference. If you want to turn on customer reactivation, you could do it. It's kind of just targets the ones that haven't really been active, so not a bad thing. You'll still get some customers out of that. And this one right here, order follow-up. So basically some feedback on the product they purchased. Special occasions, birthday, you could turn that on. Transactional would be order confirmation and then shipping confirmation. So if you want to turn that on, I'd say turn on the one with text and email, these two right here. So this and this. Turn these on. Don't turn the other ones on. It's going to spam them. You don't want to do that. So once that's done, honestly, that's pretty much it for the automations. We'll run through them one more time. Set this one up and make sure it launches after a minute. This one after a couple hours probably. And then that's it for welcome. Cart, the first one, third one, and the last one. Browse abandonment, product abandonment split, and then browse abandonment engagement split. Post-purchase, probably customer reactivation. Special occasions, you could turn the birthday on. And then transactional would be these two, order confirmation and shipping confirmation. That's literally it. These are the only automatic automations you need to start making money. Believe it or not, emails do bring in a good chunk of money, and you don't have to do too much for it. If you're a lazy person, you don't even have to do campaigns. I'll still teach you how to do them, but it's simple. Just turn these on. If you're lazy, you could leave them how they are, and it'll still make money. So once we get the automations down, let's do a little recap. Make sure you don't get lazy. Make sure you actually brand it. Make sure you actually use some emojis in the subject lines, and then you test it out. Okay? Now, moving on, let's go straight into campaigns. All right, cool. So now let's jump into segments. Right here, you click on audiences, you go to customer breakdown. Red ones, I would leave. Now, champions and loyalists, I would keep blessing them with discounts. These are people that buy a lot from you, so you want to bless them up. Recent customers, you want to nurture them. Don't spam them with discounts. Instead, what you want to do is send them emails about their order that is shipping out, blah, blah, blah. Send them actual pictures of you shipping the orders out. It's going to make them trust you more. Nurture them. Your actual need nurturing list, you could do the same thing with them, but honestly, these aren't recent customers. Some of them might just have to be nurtured. They haven't ordered, so just, build out a separate segment. Nurture. High potential, people who might buy, so kind of showcase your best sellers and go from it like that. And then 164 people at risk, you could target them, your choice, personal preference. It makes these segments for you. All you got to do is click view and save. I'm not going to click on it because it shows a lot of customer names, so we're going to keep that information private. Now, once we have the segments, we're going to jump into the campaigns. I'm going to walk you guys through the strategies and probably going to end it off there. Now, moving forward, let's get into the campaigns. Campaigns are basically different types of deals you could send to people, etc., either from email or SMS. They have SMS boosters, which basically send an email. If someone doesn't open, it targets them through SMS after a little bit of time. Hence why I like going for the pro plan rather than the normal one. But as you can see, we've done decent with campaigns, but it's been a good learning journey for me. So the advanced email marketing course I'm going to drop next, that is going to have all the advanced stuff when I start testing it out, because I have learned a lot, taken a lot of notes, and all that's left is just executing essentially. So in order to create, you just click create campaign, go to email, make sure you have a banger subject line and nice pre-header, click on continue, and like I told you guys, it has all of the branded emails. You just got to brand it towards yours. It even has it for clothing, jewelry. They're all, I don't even know how to explain it. They're all professional. They look nice. They convert well. So have fun with it. I already showed you guys how to edit it, but for example, let's say I click this. Very simple. You get pre-headers, save layouts, etc. Same thing as the automations. It's the same shit. If you didn't watch it, go back, watch the automations. But yeah, pretty simple, straight to the point. So that's it for campaigns. Now, let's talk about the actual strategy on how to even scale a campaign. All right, I'm gonna make you guys a little base strategy plan on how to execute it and kind of teach you how it will work essentially. Now, jumping straight into it, the main thing is that this is mainly for beginners and this is for you to learn. The next hour or 2 hour long email marketing course I'm gonna have is gonna be for advanced. So we're gonna be executing the strategy live. But little example, so I would make an email for all my subscribers, my whole list. I would make a welcome email, show them some more imagery, etc. This is just base. I haven't edited this. This is random shit, but I'm just giving you guys the strategy / example. I'm not gonna execute it in this video. Now I would send it to all subscribers and I would wait 3 to 4 days. Once that sends out to everyone, I will hop on that exact email. So let's say right here, I will look at my open rate and my click rate. So click rate's low, it tells me, okay, I need to work more on the email, open rate, better subject line. Simple, straight to the point. But I would click on it, I would look at the people that opened it, I click view, and I would download it. Right now I have to reset the list, etc. So you guys won't be able to see that. I would download them and I would import them to audience as a segment. So essentially nurture segment. I would start sending out 4 to 5 emails every few days, just nurturing them, no discounts, no spam, no stupid shit. I would nurture the fuck out of them, get a higher open rate, higher click rate, and then start giving them offers, make them feel like, oh, they're part of the family, etc. That's just a little baseline for the actual strategy. If you want the proper videos on that, comment down. If you want a 10-hour course on it, I got you. If you want me to teach you how to build an offer, I could do that. But guess what? Ray got to get paid out of YouTube. So blow Ray up on YouTube and Ray going to give you everything. I got nothing to hold back. I got no course to sell. Just all game. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the strategy. Let's get into the next part. Now, this is the last and most crucial part of this video. So pay attention. Like I said before, I have nothing to sell you. So I hope you enjoy this video. Make sure you comment down what else you want me to teach you. I'll hop in, I'll take the time out, and I'll thug a video out. This video I've been recording for the last, God knows how long. Guess what? It is what it is. I won't put this game out because I wish somebody gave this to me, but people be gatekeeping, people be trying to sell me a course, and I'll be just running in circles. It's like, it does not lead you anywhere. I'm going to take over this YouTube shit, mark my words. I'm gonna be in the short when I'm in my HurricCon, because currently I did get a German, but when I'm in the HurricCon, someone's gonna clip this. They're gonna put me in the HurricCon, and I'm like, I'm gonna blow up on this YouTube shit. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. I'm dying, as you can tell by my voice. I have no voice, but it's okay. It's worth it. Pushing out content for everybody. People love it. So hold your nuts. Make some fucking money. Trust in Ray. let's go to the moon. If you guys want to actually learn how to do the Shopify shit, I have a video for that. It's an hour long. Straight gems. If you enjoyed this, make sure to like, comment, and just hop on that video. It'll teach you a lot more. So, the Wolf of Scaling, officially signing out.